In a quaint little village nestled between rolling hills, there lived a skilled carpenter named Daniel. Known for his craftsmanship, Daniel built everything from sturdy tables to beautiful rocking chairs. Despite his talent, Daniel struggled to find happiness. He always felt something was missing from his life. No matter how many beautiful things he created, he couldn't fill the emptiness he felt inside. One day, as Daniel worked in his workshop, an elderly man named Mr. Gray walked in. He was a stranger in the village. His clothes were dusty from travel, and his eyes twinkled with wisdom. He watched Daniel work for a while before speaking. "You create beautiful things, my friend, but why do you look so unhappy?" Daniel, surprised by the stranger's question, sighed deeply. "I don't know," he replied. "I have a good job, a comfortable home, and people admire my work. But something feels missing, and I can't seem to find joy in my life." Mr. Gray smiled gently and said, "I once felt the same way, until one day, I discovered the secret to true happiness. Would you like to know it?" Curious, Daniel nodded eagerly. Mr. Gray continued, "Happiness isn't something you find, it's something you create. And the secret is simple: give what you have, not what you lack. Share your skills, time, and kindness with others, and you'll find that joy follows." Daniel thought about Mr. Gray's words. That evening, instead of working on his own projects, he decided to build a small bench and place it in the village square. He carved intricate designs into the wood, making it the most beautiful bench anyone had ever seen. On it, he placed a sign that read, "A place to rest, for those who seek comfort." The next day, people noticed the bench and began using it. An old woman rested there on her way back from the market. Children sat and shared stories after school, and weary travelers found a moment of peace. Seeing people enjoy his creation brought a smile to Daniel's face. He began making more benches, swings, and shelters in the village, always with a kind word or a helping hand for those who needed it. As weeks went by, Daniel's heart grew lighter. He no longer felt the emptiness he once did. The simple act of giving brought him a joy he had never known. His laughter became more frequent, his steps more lively, and his smile more genuine. One day, Mr. Gray returned to the village. Seeing Daniel's transformation, he asked, "How do you feel now, my friend?" Daniel beamed and replied, "I feel truly happy. I never realized that by giving to others, I would receive so much more in return. My heart is full, and I finally understand what you meant." Mr. Gray nodded, his eyes shining. Happiness is like a fire. The more you share it, the brighter it burns. You've mastered the art of happiness, Daniel, by learning to give without expecting anything in return. From that day forward, Daniel became known not just for his craftsmanship, but for his generous spirit. The village thrived, not only because of his beautiful creations, but because of the warmth and kindness he spread wherever he went. Daniel had discovered that true happiness was not about having everything, but about finding joy in giving and being a light in others' lives. Happiness is not found in what you possess, but in the joy you bring to others. By giving selflessly and sharing kindness, you can master happiness and live a life filled with joy and fulfillment.